Coming to you live at 5 together with a Twitch chat to bring you some more news from the Wargaming's development department. Let's take a look at what they are cooking over there. And today I'm going to show you two map reworks. One is on Airfield and there will be another one on Paris. So stay tuned for Paris if you're interested about that, because many of you wanted to see some changes on the Paris map as well. But what they are going to do to the airfield. Now, I have actually lost count how many times they have tried to rework this map, and this time they took all gloves off, guys. This is not simply a rework, I would even call it a bloody new map. This is how crazy it actually is going to look like. There is only like a couple positions which are the same, maybe one or two positions which are the same, but the rest of the map, I would call it a new map. It all makes sense what I just said when you're about to see what I have for you today. So, one of the main playing areas on Airfield map, especially for heavy tanks, for sneaky tank destroyers, light tanks, medium tanks and whatnot, is this area over here. And look what they are going to do. Boom! This is what they are going to do. Before and after. Yep, quite a bit different. Basically making... we have one tunnel over here, which is getting sniped from all the bases over here. Then we have another tunnel, which is leading into the middle as well. But now, what the hell is this up here? We have, you know, some little miniature arty cover over here when pushing the middle. But, yep, you know, overall, the feel... the theme of this is still exactly the same. You know, this side can snipe towards the middle. Whoever is pushing in, whoever is revealing their side from this side or from that side, you know, depends. This position is still, I would say, very, very valuable to hold, to go to and to keep. Because, yeah, well, that's the thing. That is a thing. I'm not sure if you're able to go through that as well or not yet. Maybe. Let's see from the other angles. So this is the same position from the other side, from the other spawn view. So you're not able to go through that. I can see some sand action up here, so maybe this balcony will be playable. Let's keep moving forward. You can climb up from here, from this side, to shoot on the top of, I don't know, someone who is over there. And same about this. On this side, yes. So you can see quite a bit different, and so far it seems like you're not able to go from here towards the middle right away. So they are separating this side of the map quite heavily. Now we have a top-down view of the middle. Let's see what is different over here. Wow. I think we do not have to play a game spot 3 differences over here. I mean, we're looking at a completely different map right now. At least this middle area. What the hell is that? Okay, so this is a lot of little tunnels, cave entries, however you call it. Wow. I don't even know what to say about this. This is pretty crazy difference over here. Very open, you know, if someone is up over here sniping to the other side, yes, you are going to get banged. But it seems to be very deep. Wow, guys, you see that? God damn, yes indeed. Yes, everybody is very surprised about that right now. Because that is... Dead meat zone, DMZ, dead meat zone. Yep, it could be, but at the same time, like, this is a arty dream over here to shoot if arty is up there. You can, you know, easily shoot everywhere over here. But you have protection up here. Okay, let's keep going, let's keep going. I want to see this part from the other angles as well. Not a lot of cover here. Alright. Wow. Like, look, all the houses... wiped off. Simply put, wiped off. Massive rock up here. You have some sniping pushes. No, not really, actually. Not really. And there is a castle. or a fort ruins up here as well. There has to be something on this side as well then, I imagine. Damn. Okay, so you can enter the tunnels section down here. So yeah, it seems like they completely separated those two flanks. Like you're not able to go from the middle to the other side. You have to go all the way around, right? Now this is a little sniping position with some bush covers, but I don't know how effective this is going to be, because how much is that open area going to be played? It reminds me, like those sand dunes over here remind me Sand River. You know, you just peek the sand dunes. And same about the other side. Yep. So this is very high ground now, where the heavies can fight. So just by looking at that, you need some nice gun depression over here. So this is a hull down e-penis measuring contest going on up here, for sure. Ah, yeah. Okay, so those changes are very big. I thought... I don't even remember, like, I try to think right now, how many different versions of Airfield have we seen? And by the way, there was Airfield Rework, what they tested on the Super Test as well, like a couple months ago released. They did not go anywhere with that, and this is the second version of the rework, without even introducing the last one. Okay, so there was a huge fort. And this side doesn't get that fort. All this is playable as well. Okay, so this is what you see, what I was talking about, what was missing from the first pictures. This area, you know? Yeah, it is completely different, because this entire map is actually completely different. This is almost like a new map. So far, the only position that is the same is only that part up here in the north. You know where the mediums, lights and sneakier tank destroyers go early on in the game? That is the only position that is the same. Everything else is massively, massively changed. Now the real question is, how deep is that water, guys? Is it deep enough? That is the real question. Alright. This is the fort. Some bushes. Okay, I think it is as easy to defend on this side as on the other side. Or I would say this is easier to defend in the end game. You have so much more. You have so much more room to maneuver. You have so much more room to maneuver than on this side. When it comes to the end game defending, I would say. It's easier to flank you, you know, from here. But over here you can just, you know, hide in this bloody corner without getting flanked. I would say that already is a little bit unbalanced. It feels to me at least a little bit unbalanced. Okay, another view, and let's wipe it off. Yep. I mean, there's like no reason to even... Guys, I found another thing that is the same. Look at this. This rock stays. This rock is tough enough to stay in the new version as well. Look at that. Everything else is getting moved. That a little bit reworked over there, but this rock stays like a rock. But yeah, like there's no reason to even compare this version to this version, because it's like a new bloody map, in all honesty. It is like a new bloody map. Alright. So ladies and gentlemen, new airfield coming. That blew my mind for sure. That blew my mind for sure. I was not expecting such a drastical changes. So this is the inside view of the tunnel I was looking for before as well. Or the caves. Inside of the caves. Yeah, we can call it caves as well. And another view. So you are able to turn left from here, which is like left from here, but I don't think you're able to get up here because it is too deep. Yeah, I don't think you're able to get up here. So maybe there's a little, you know, wall welcoming you. But why would there be tracks going there? That is still a question that I need answers to, and I can't see a clear picture. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is a new airfield that is being tested on this Super Test server right now. Wow. Alright, I wanna hear your thoughts about that in the comment section. I want to hear your thoughts about this in the comment section down below, please too. It is like way more open. And this side, like this area over here, you know, this is the old version, what we currently have, compared to this. This reminds me Oyster Bay, north. Sand River, middle. Oyster Bay, north area. Northwest, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, pretty crazy, guys. This is new airfield. Coming to you, maybe coming to you, I don't know. Like, the map development seems to have a lot of time in their hands. We have so... Yeah, basically, they should have drawn one big number 1 over here, covering the entire map, and boom, here it is. Everything is getting changed, except the 4th position. Maybe a little bit from the 4th as well, but that seemed to be pretty much the same. Yeah, some trees removed from that side, but the rest is the same. So yeah, guys, honestly, please let me know what you think about that, because now we are going over to Paris. We are going over to the Paris, and here is the changes to the Paris. What is going to be changed is the open area. The open field will be tuned a bit simply by looking at that. Looking at that, doesn't seem like they're going to do anything up here. So let's see. First up, we have what we had before. Okay, so just making this position easier to reach, easier to do some scouting action over here as well. So this is very good for medium tanks, for light tanks, medium tanks that have a gun depression as well. You can be over here, you can spot, and you can shoot across the map if something is spotted, and they are doing the same for the other side as well. Raise the terrain over here a bit, some trees, some bushes, easier to hide. Seems to be like this bush seems to be more safe. Like this hill bump over here seems to be more safe than this one. Because here you are covered from every angle basically with bushes, but here you have this gap. Might make a difference, might not, we'll see. Now, middle, this is what we currently have in the middle of Paris, open field. And now, okay, they used excavator, they used some shovel action over here, and they simply made a hole into it. They simply made a hole into it. So yeah, this easily means, and did they remove that? Yes, they did remove this. So currently, you know, if you want to push early on, this pile of rubble is usually where you're pushing behind. They're going to remove that completely. They actually add hard wall there. Is it drivable? We'll see in a second. But now if you want to push, you can push down here into this hole. Okay, and a dual, some close quarters fighting. A little dual action. Seems to be relatively deep. That if you're hugging this wall, for example, you don't get sniped from that. Anything else? No, doesn't seem like all the main camping areas are the same. I wanna see this. What is happening behind the wall? Alright, another view from the middle. Yeah, seems to be pretty deep. Deep enough. You're never going to be safe from arties over there, of course, for obvious reasons, but seems to be deep enough. So this wall seems like, yes, seems like you're able to drive on the top of it as well, and it seems to have enough height for some lower profile tanks to be extremely annoying hull down. You know, imagine D100 getting up over here, just spotting everybody and hoping to dodge shots. moving back and forth. Only turret visible. Yeah, D100LT could be annoying in this situation or in this position down here. Up here, because it seems like you're clearly able to drive on the top of it. From this angle as well. Some protection, some cover. So this definitely opens up, the changes on this open field definitely opens up some more active plays, not only sitting in this bush, you know, what we currently have, sitting in this bush, sitting in that bush, or sniping from here, sniping from the other side as well, and just hoping, you know, for some spots so you can take a shot and pull back. This is how the play usually is happening over here, unless you have a teammate who is brave enough to push down here and able to do some spotting, some early spotting, and maybe later push like this next to the camping hill up here. But of course, you know, then you have to win the middle as well. Without that, you can't really do this. So I would say this definitely opens up the plays more. You can start even peeking from this side and then move inside. This area reminds me, you know what that reminds me? Studzianki. It's the same thing on Studzianki. You push down here, you start peeking, and then you move into the middle. A little bit of Studzianki vibes over here. But yeah, this is Airfield, ladies and gentlemen. Airfield and Paris. This is Paris, by the way. I know, I messed up right now. This is Paris, and we also had Airfield changes. So what do you think about those two? Please let me know in the comment section down below which one you like more. Maybe you don't like either of them. Hit me up, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Have a beautiful rest of the day. Have a beautiful rest of the week. Bye-bye.